Welcome. Well, we're back again for another week, and it's friggin' warm. I thought it's the end of summer, but I guess it's not. It's still going. And, oh man, it's really warm tonight. I'll tell you that. Oh, I hope everyone's had a lovely weekend. Yeah, we're gonna resume our Squirtle piece, and that's the draft one there. Sorry, let me load up the initial one, the full one. Before I begin, I'm just going to make a few little posts here and there, and then we'll just jump straight onto it. Yeah. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. Bam. And also on there's a few places I post, but I always forget. There we go. Stream and adverts. There. Yeah. Oh, and also tweets and all that usual stuff. There we go. And oh, so that. Blop. And a tweet as well. Don't forget, gonna tweet it. There we go. Okay. And oh, just got to retweet it to my other account. There we go. Cool. I think we're ready to go. How's it going, Olive? You alright? How are you this evening? So he's playing 7 Days to Die. Other account, yeah, the other accounts. The other account that yeah. Spam it there as well. Spam it there as well. Let them know. What's going on here? Oh, let's close a few windows here. It's got always tabs open. I'm using my a 2-hour meeting. A 2-hour meeting. Oh wow, that must have been fun. Oh. How do you? I'm alright, yeah, I'm alright, I'm fine, yeah. Just the usual work, sleep, work, streaming, work, sleep, streaming, and then playing 7 Days on Vanilla now. I've been doing that quite a bit. I guess we've completed Darkness Falls. There's not much, we've got much more we can do on it, so not too much relevant to, I wasn't, so it was one of those meetings that you just have to sit there and listen to it, tune in on it. Oh, hope you're doing something productive whilst that's going on, right? Just pretend you're listening in and just be doing something else. A bit relevant to me, but at the end, yes, just at the end. That's what always happens, doesn't it? It always happens when at the start of it nothing's happening, and then suddenly, that's it. You know, like you get mentioned, or your part gets mentioned at the end. And it's like, oh, gotta wake up and listen. He was helping to learn. He was helping someone to learn Photoshop. Okay, well, okay, that's good. That's very good. Very good. Oh, let me just reposition my windows here on my laptop so I can see if there's any lurkers in the chat, so that way I can keep an eye on it. I forgot to tag. I've got to tag YouTube as well. So the YouTube feed I have to do it manually, so I'm quickly just set that up here now before I forget. Oh, there we go. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. And there we go. I'm gonna overlap your window on top of that. There we go. I can see your text as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. So I'm just going to continue this evening working on this piece. I think I'm nearly there, nearly finished with it. Yeah, that's maybe just another hour or 2 hours on it. It's really warm tonight. I don't know about you. I guess I still don't have an aircon, so you know, still paying the price of suffering from the heat. And what makes it worse is now I've got like a CPU that generates heat as well. So it's heat from both sides. So, oof. But it's all good. It's all good. We don't use the aircon that much if we kind of. Oh right, okay. I'd be using it. You know, I'd use it if it's really like muggy. Then it's I guess it's the right kind of device to use, right? It clears the air and makes it a bit more enjoyable, right? Otherwise, it's difficult to work in like a heated environment. It makes you feel like icky. Okay, let me get my references in order as well. The references are not even loaded up. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, we'll be right to what time to use it. Doesn't seem to. That's true. He's doing a dancing. Yeah, he's doing a dancey pose. He's doing a very nice dancey pose. Yes. Whoop. I've actually hidden away his water jet. There you go. Yeah, hide it away. But yeah, so for all these Pokemons, I've been trying to like make them more interesting rather than just stationary. Boring standy poses. You want something that has a bit more energy, a bit of energy on them. So I thought, let me give them be adventurous. That's my objective for these things. Have a bit of fun and see what I can come up with, isn't it? Yeah. Here we go. Right, let's begin. I've got the recording on, so I'll be recording these for the YouTube stuff as always. Oh, the pressure on as well. So there we go. Yeah. YouTube, yeah. What's happened to Always Games Behind? He's not been streaming in a while. Is it work? Has he been busy with work? Work. Oh dear. Work comes first. That's all that matters. That's good. What's going on in the next few months too? Okay, I get you. Yeah. Well, it is coming to the near to the end of the year. Can you believe how quick this year's gone? Like, unbelievable how fast. It's like, where's it gone? Where's all this? Where's the time gone? Yeah, it just happened. Yeah, before it just feels like January was just like a month ago. Feels like that. I think it's probably because we've been stranded indoors all this time. It's easy to forget, what's been going on outside and stuff. I think I realised that when I was when obviously when lockdown wasn't around, I'd be going out and about and stuff like that. And so far, I've just been staying indoors, which I don't mind. I don't mind staying indoors, but yeah, sometimes it's just having that option to go out, is always good. But like to be told to stay indoors because of a pandemic I think that's where it's not good at all. Brr. Grr. So, since you've been playing 7 Days to Die, are you playing vanilla or are you playing Darkness Falls? That's what I gotta know. So been watching, seeing you and Nuni on Steam. Been playing it. Oh, nice. What night are you on? Just finished Eve's quests. Okay. Eve's Quest. Eve Online. Is that Eve Online? Coming up on 80. Oh, okay. So you're coming into like... Oh, Trader Eve. Oh, right, okay. I can't remember which trader we was on. The thing is, this Darkness Falls doesn't have an ending, does it? None of these games, nothing from 7 Days actually has an ending, right? It just goes on, right? I mean, this is the question like I get asked by a few people, and I say that yeah, there's probably an ending. The ending is like once you do it, that's it. But the game carries on. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The portals, yeah. But like, I assume once they're stopped, the game just doesn't. I guess it doesn't end. Oh, Toxley. Cheers for the host. All right, Toxley. Cheers for that lovely little hosting, little that little icon that was dancing around, little guitar person. That was pretty cool. I think that's a default thing. I think that's a default Streamlabs thing. I should probably make something else. I should probably make a spinning potato or something. Sparkly potato. Maybe rotating 360. That'd be really cool. Yeah, how are you, how are you, Toxley? It won't end, no. Oh, 3D potato, yes. Yes, I think the 3D potato might be the way way forward, I think. I'd like that. I've got like a VR chat model of a potato. I need to upload it. I need to add it to VR chat. But the mouth doesn't move. Yeah, okay, thanks. You think you have the COVID at the moment? Oh dear. Oh no, that's not good. Do you have the test thing? You know, you got to put the thing you put in your nose and you got to wiggle. You got to put it in a little jar thing and then shake it. Tests. There's little test kits. It might be good to get yourself tested and see if that is the case. Yeah. I bought like 2 boxes of them. They're free. Yeah, each one gives you 7 tests, which is pretty cool. I thought it was a one-time test only box, but you get like 7 tests, which is pretty handy. So if you ever going out somewhere and you need to test yourself, just open the box, test it, done. Yeah, I bought like 2 of them just in case. The people who give them out, they said it's all it's okay. You can take as many as you want. Should have gone up to the pub. Sister wanted to go with a man. Got the face. Asked him, oh no. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we have some of those things going on this week. Myself, going to the first birthday. Yeah, this is why I mean when I go out to coffee shops and stuff, I try to stay a distance. I try to avoid not sitting next to anyone unless there's people I know, but still, the people I hang out with, they seem okay. They're pretty conscious about all, what's been going on and everything. But if you're not feeling well, they'll not come in. But there are people out there which ignore the rules and they'll go out either way, and it causes more problems, right? Still haven't been anywhere really, bar seeing family. That's good then, Olive. I think you should probably stick to that. Don't go out anywhere. Stay indoors. Don't go anywhere. But some people have no concept of personal space. Yes, this is true. I mean, I went into Stratford on Sunday to get my free Nero's coffee. That's right, free Nero's coffee. I like Nero's, and yeah, the trains were like I had to take the railway train in, and man, it was packed. And I was wearing my mask. No one was wearing a mask. A few people were wearing masks, but I wore my mask, and it was just horrendous. It just shows that like people, I think it's the case of there's still that mentality that because because you've been vaccinated, you're safe, right? You're safe from COVID. But you know, that's not the case. That's not how it works. It's not how it works one bit. And yeah, get these people that get infected, and then they wonder how they got, you know, how it happened. It happened because not being very careful. You know? I used to have a friend who practically would talk into my mouth, and when she wanted to say something to me or really uncomfortable, really uncomfy, I mean, at least we aren't in America where people talk almost do worm and oh wow, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful with friends like that. You don't want them talking right in your face, especially in this day and age, because especially what's going on, it's not nice. Like I'm very paranoid. I'm still paranoid about like if I'm infected or not. If I go outside, when I feel like a bit like sore throat or something, or like a slight cough, I'm thinking, have I got the COVID? Is it just, you know, what's going on? I remember when the lockdown first happened, right? And I went out with my mask on. I wore my mask, and I felt like my nose was like really sensitive. That started to sting, you know, like from the air and everything. And I was thinking, oh, just hope this isn't COVID. You know, I started freaking out on the spot, thinking, oh man, this ain't COVID. It better not be COVID. But yeah, I'm thankful it wasn't. It was just my nose being sensitive to the air or something. I've been coughing since March last year. I've been tested 4 times and nothing. So it might just be a cough. That's good. It's better, yeah. But it's always, yeah, as you said, it's always good to get tested. And if it's not coming up, it's all good, right? Right, it's in the arms here. Coughed 5 times. Coughed 5 seconds for 4 years because I was nervous to take similar to Tori. Yeah, so like, yeah, but like I sometimes do coughs like that as well, you know, and it's got ourselves a little bot. We're gonna become famous. And obviously I can't kick them through. Yeah, oh, hang on. I'm using OBS's like chat service, which is pretty weak. Here we go. If I do it from here, can I do it from here? Can't do it from here. Hang on, what's going on here? Click on that. Let's block them. There you go. Just block them instead. That works. No. Yeah, the chat is pretty useless. This Twitch chat. Yeah, users in chat. If I do that, I don't see them in the chat either. This chat is weird. Hang on, if I just do /ban. There you go, ban. Yes, S. I'll just do that. That works. There you go. Boom. Hey, there we go. Ban. There we go. You got banned. And I've also got to ban another person. Host. There's some weird bots like turning up now, like pretty often now. Like, so I got host 00312. He just followed me the moment I started streaming. That seems a bit of a dodgy. It's a bit of a dodgy account, I think. Why would they follow you? You know, it's a bit of a weird thing. So I'm just going to remove that. Probably just going to remove them as well. Haven't responded. Yeah, it's bizarre. Bots all over the place. That's the problem with. There you go. If I just do this, ban. Oh, just pasted it twice. Smart. There you go, ban, there you go. Ban them as well. Get out of here. Get out of here. Dear. Yeah, Twitch has now become like a cesspool for bots and horrible things like that. So it's starting to... It's constant to monitor it. Yeah. Like that bot there, that bot just followed me the moment I started streaming. Like that's yeah, it's not really, it's really weird why they do that. Really weird. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Well, the thing is that there's been like reports of these bots, these so-called bots. They'll follow you, and then they will raid you with people that troll you. Apparently, it happens to popular streamers. So I'm in the clear at the moment, so it's all good. But like, there's people out there apparently who've been targeted by these bots, and that, you know, they get raided. It's called troll raid or something. I don't know. Something along those lines, but yeah, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. There's people out there that are trying to enjoy doing these streams, and then you get people that want to, you know, give a little trouble. Oh, it's a raid of bots. Okay, so it's a raid of bots. Okay, I see. Okay, I'll take it back then. Yeah, there you go. I stand correct. You stand corrected there. Yeah. Either way, it's crazy. But yeah, you don't want things like that turning up. It's not nice. Okay. Suggestion is emote only when you're offline to prevent it. Okay. I had some come in my stream and I had to LGBT. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that sucks. I don't think Twitch will do anything about it for a while. It's one of those things that Twitch is always notorious for delaying. You know, they're probably gonna rely on people to do it themselves or something. They'll probably release some sort of like voting system or something that more, you know, if you see someone dodgy, you have to ban them, and then they'll, if it gets so many votes or so many bans, it'll ban them, you know, it'll remove them from Twitch. But yeah, I guess right now it's not going to happen, is it? They're not going to look into it. If they do, I'll be impressed. There you go. Get a little outline on the hand there. Let's clear that away. Let's clear from render as well. There we go. Ah, code draws. Oh. Thank you for the raid of 3 people. Oh, thank you. Welcome. Hello. Hello. Cheers. Yeah, I got cheers there. I think I need a spinning potato for that emote as well. The when I get the raid, it's nice to, or maybe like a shower of potatoes flying up, spinning potatoes of various sorts. I need to look into that. I'll definitely will look into maybe like a little GIF or something that flutters upwards on Streamlabs. It's going well, thanks. Yeah, it's a bit warm tonight in London. Well, edge of Essex, Greater London, I'd say. But it's really warm. I thought autumn has started. It hasn't started here yet, so it's pretty warm. But yeah, then that's well. Thank you. And intense Squirtle, yes, an intense Squirtle, yes. It's missing the water jet. Yeah. Hide. There we go. But yeah, thank you for that lovely little raid. Oh, what happened there? Oh. Auto mod didn't like that word, thought. You know when you say thought. I'll paste what you said. I'll paste what you said there. There you go. This is what Toxily said. just to make sure it goes through. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, the Autobot has a mind of its own when it filters words. It's naughty. It's technology. You see, it's technology. Technology is smart. It's learning. It's a learning computer. It's learning how we behave and what we say. So, Co, what have you been drawing? What have you been doing on your stream? On your streamy stream? I'm assuming that you were streaming some for Martin, or you're doing some gaming, or just chatting. I know some people do chatting, which is another cool topic to do. I wouldn't mind doing like just a chat stream, just sit there and talk about horror films. I can do that for 2 hours. Oh, 2 hours, sit there, talk about horror films. Classic horror, of course. None of these are modern stuff, because the modern stuff is not quite good. You know, there's not many good horrors out there. Nothing beats the classic. Well, I haven't been drawing much today, despite my current commission is not safe for work. So, okay, I see. I was modelling a VR chat world today. Oh, nice, very nice. Yeah. VR. I'm pondering to make my own like VR chat avatar, but it's a working. Yeah, still an idea up in the air. I'm still learning Blender as well. So all I've done so far is done a retexture of a purchased model, and then just restyled it using Substance Painter, which is a fantastic program. If you've never used Substance Painter before and you plan to go into 3D texturing, Substance Painter is the way forward. And if you do take it seriously, get it through Steam, because it's through Adobe you got to pay monthly, and I don't think anyone out there wants to pay a monthly or yearly fee to use software, right? I mean, it's great that it gets updated every so often because you're paying for the updates, but I think I'm a sort of person, I'm sure most people out there as well, you rather just pay once, and you own the software. That's how it should be. Photoshop can get in the bin. Yeah, this is why I'm using Photoshop CS6. So I don't use CC, because this copy is a purchased copy. It did ask me. It's asked me multiple times to upgrade. I'm like, I just blocked it. I blocked those notifications because I'm sick of it. You know, why should you upgrade when it works? This software works fine. I mean, there are some flaws. Obviously, the pressure seems to fumble at times, which is, I can live with that. I'd rather have the software fumble than to pay a monthly fee for software. That's just not good. Not good. I see everyone in chat agrees as well, so that's great. That's shouldn't be paying for anything like that. I'll have to pay to upgrade since it's new software and stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, on my laptop here, I do have CC on here, but that's been paid. That's paid by the studio I work for. They pay for it. So the thing with me is I try not to use the software that other people have paid for to do my own work on, because I think there's like that kind of mentality of it's best to use software that you own rather than using someone else's software that is, you shouldn't be using. I shouldn't be using the software that it's made for something else, basically. So all the creative work and artwork stuff I do on the laptop is for the company's stuff. So I'm happy to do it that way. But the thing is, to be honest, Photoshop CC, Photoshop CS6, there's nothing different from them. They both look the same. And yeah, Clip Studio Paint, fantastic program. I've got CSP as well, but I've not mastered how to use the painting tools yet. That's the only problem, and I've been trying to make time to learn it, but always go back to Photoshop. always go back to Photoshop. There's something I guess I need to master. I need to master how the tools work, right? I love the pen tools in CSP, especially the perspective tools. It's great for that, and the line stabilizer is very nice as well, and it supports Photoshop files, and now supports Photoshop brushes as well. So you can import Photoshop brushes into CSP. I've imported some of my brushes that I use, and they seem to work fine. There are some which don't work properly because in Photoshop you can do double texture brushes. You can do a texture brush on top of a texture brush. You can do some really crazy stuff in Photoshop, but CSP it's missing that option, so it kind of emulates it. It works, but it doesn't work properly. But that's one or two brushes. The rest work fine. So it's a good bit of software. Like the PS dry brushes. Oh, I've not tried the dry brushes. I know the mixer. It's got the mixer brush. I've not used the mixer brush in a while. I know some people that use the mixer brush a lot. I need to get back into that. It's good for as you say, it's good for blendery stuff. Like, so I've done some tests with it many months back, and the stuff you can do with it is beautiful. I mean, it's probably why I like Photoshop a lot. It's familiar. That's what I like about it as well. When you're familiar with something, you don't want to be trying something new, right? That's where I fall into. You can do a sunglasses version of the Squirtle. Oh, that's interesting. You mentioned that. I didn't think that far ahead. I could give him some sunglasses. I could do a special version with the triangle. It's the triangle one, isn't it? Triangular sunglasses. I can do that. Yeah, for sure. Basically, I've just been making these for fun because I've been doing a lot of wildlife paintings, and sometimes wildlife paintings can become a bit not boring, but it becomes a bit too, for me it becomes a bit samey. It becomes a process rather than actually enjoy, not a case of enjoying it, but like it becomes a bit of a mundane task of doing it. So whereas doing something like this, it's different, and it challenges me, but at the same time I have a bit of fun as well, because I can mess around and be adventurous on the colours and values. And with birds and doing foxes or doing wildlife stuff, I'm limited to that palette of what that creature looks like. I mean, I could take it one step further, but I think Pokemons have something which is different, something unique about it, and they look adorable as well. I've tried to do some wildlife painting, but I'm not very good at it. It's all practice. You got to practice. Just I mean, when I started doing wildlife and landscape painting, I couldn't do it properly. I struggled. My first few pieces came out horrible, and it's because I wasn't looking properly. It's just a case of analysing things and not paying attention to what I was doing. Sometimes I lose attention. My attention span vanishes because I'm not concentrating on it, and I found meditation and like just shutting away everything, any distractions, completely just looking at it, and that helped for me. That's just how I overcame it. But learning to see the important in art, something you realise, and yeah, that's true as well. That is true as well. What Tree mentions, yeah. I mean, I used to go to Starbucks, and I used to do my paintings there. So I'd take my laptop, my really old i3 here, which is right here. I use this. It's so old now. I just use it for chat now. Just check the chat on it, nothing else. But I'll take that with this tablet. Still using the same tablet I've used since then, the Intuos 4 here, and just sit in Starbucks and just paint, and that's it. Just paint, nothing else, and sometimes draw things. And the cool thing about being in the Starbucks, obviously, firstly the Wi-Fi sucks there, so you won't be doing any online stuff, right? You ain't gonna be, online distraction is going to be out the window. You can't play any games on it because it's an old laptop. You can't play any games on it. I don't think you want to play games on it, and so that's out the window. You got music. You can listen to music. That's fine. And obviously, you're in a coffee shop, so there's not much else to do other than get work done. And I found that's been my useful way of doing paintings there, and really spending more time there and painting away, and then going home. And every time I want to do stuff at home, I don't get as much stuff done as if I'm outside somewhere. So I just overblend constantly. Painting for me is a process of getting there. Have you tried painting without blending? Just don't blend. Don't blend. Don't blend. That's the that could be another solution to the problem. If you're blending, why not just don't blend? Don't blend at all. Don't blend. Because a lot of people have this perception that they have to blend everything. I think blending can be a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing because you're knocking away all the good stuff that the artwork has, right? So I haven't been using the blend tool recently, but I work. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'd say don't use the blend tool. Get rid of the. Don't try making something. Try making the piece without the blend tool. You may be surprised of if it eliminates the blurriness of it. There you go. I'm gonna put a gloss in this, maybe. Actually, no gloss. Not yet. So I'm getting a bit carried away now. I had to add a little gloss there when I'm not even finished with it. Yeah. Blending is an important part in most paintings and stuff, but sometimes it's not necessary. I mean, if you use the right value and the right color, you won't need to blend it because it will automatically look like it create the illusion that it's blended, but really it's not. But it doesn't need to be. If you look at some masterworks, you find that a lot of paintings out there are not blended. It looks blended because we're all looking at it as a whole unit. We stand back, we look at the whole thing as a whole piece like this. See, all that blending work disappears. You see, so sometimes it's good to keep those things intact. So I think a lot of people. I think nowadays because a lot of people use blending and smudging and all this to bring values together. I think we're forgetting that sometimes you don't need to use that. It's just maybe it's become like a trend, right? So it's a trend that we all got to blend. We got to blend these colours together. Sometimes it's best to leave it. So I'm as you can see, I'm blending. I am blending, bringing some colours together, but I'm not totally washing it away. I'm trying to keep some of these elements intact. Oh, I've painted on the wrong layer there. Actually, that's just fine. It's fine. Yeah, put this down one layer. There we go. Call it tail render. Oh, can't type properly. Call it tail wender. Ah, Mr. Lung. Mr. Lung has joined us on Picarto. Just gonna put his tail around it. There we go. But yeah, Something to think about there, Toxley. Yeah, try making a piece without blending, without the blend tool, and see what you come up with. That's just gonna add some reflection there. Reflection going inwards. There we go. Yeah, give it a try. The worst, I mean, worst that can happen is it doesn't come out the way you want it to, but at least you've tried it. That's what. So, and arts has always been trial and error, right? I've done so many pieces, I've lost count. Some of them have failed. Most of them all failed. All of them have failed, and yeah, but all the failures will, you'll find something nice from it. So you'll discover something that will push you forward. Yeah, I've failed a lot. I've done some like really horrible looking observation drawings and stuff, and I've just, yeah. I don't use blend tools, but I have soft brushes for my shading, so there you go. You can use soft brushes, yeah. My Clip Studio broke recently, so I had to use Medibang for a while. I used to use Medibang on my phone, on my Note 2, Galaxy Note 2. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good program. It's a pretty good program. I didn't use it. I used it for line work. I didn't use it for painting. You see, so I guess I can't really comment on if it's good for painting, but yeah, it has like the Clip Studio effect. The Clip Studio feel to it. It's got that kind of thing to it. Oh, nice. There's another program on Android. I think it might be on Apple as well. It's called IBIS Paint, IBX Paint, or something like that. Let me just see. It's called. Let me just check on my phone. Oh, I had it on here, but where's it gone? IBIS, yeah, IBIS Paint X. IBIS Paint X. Very, very nice app. It works in conjunction with CSP now. Very, very nice program. Lightweight. It also saves your drawings as you draw them, so it's got the recording element. Yes, Procreate is also very good as well. Yes, I've used it myself, and yeah, very nice. I sometimes would go into the Apple Store and I paint something on those demonstration tablets. I'll draw something up. I'll draw and paint something, and then I'll leave it. I'll sign it and I'll leave it there. But yeah, it's very, very nice. It's a very nice a very nice app. The only thing you have to take note of is the tools. You have to create your own workflow. So that obviously, I like, for example, you have to for the eyedropper, you have to use your finger and hold your finger down on the color to capture the color. I think you can change that, right? You can change the way you capture the color. So things like that, you'll have to change that. Obviously, in the Apple Store, you can do that, but it's a nightmare because it'll take you ages to set yourself up before you even start working on it. So, but I used a version that's on someone else's iPad, and I changed. Yeah, I got shown how to change the controls on it, and yeah, it's been really, really, really useful. And it makes your workflow a bit easier when it comes to painting. You can just, don't have to think about it. Just carry on working, which is how it should be, right? You want to focus on painting and drawing and not really worry about how do I do this, or where's the command for this, what's the keystroke, or what's the finger movement to get that tool up or something. My friend is really good at Procreate. I wish I could borrow her painting skills forever. I miss traditional painting, because I used to do that a lot before digital came in. I miss doing that, because I used to when I used to go life drawing, would have like paints and charcoal, coloured chalk, you name it. We'd use colour to define shape and form and value. and it teaches you it teaches you more about how to use color, which is really really handy. Because like I know a lot of people who do painting on digital art nowadays, they do all this grayscale approach, which is great. It does the trick. You know, you can paint in value. Nothing wrong with painting in value, but when you start to color it in, it starts to look a bit unified. Starts to look a bit. It doesn't look natural. It looks very, you know, colors just look the same. It's just one color but in different ranges. When in reality, if you're trying to paint something that looks kind of real or something that looks semi-real, then you want to try and show what the environment, lighting, and environmental colors are affecting the subject. So this is where observation drawing and observation painting comes into effect. You can learn so much on what those color is doing to objects, even texture, and it's. If you ever get a chance to do traditional, give it a go. Even watercolor stuff. The watercolor is amazing. You can if you get some watercolor paper, you can do some really really cool effects. If you get some wax, candle wax, you can draw with candle wax, and then watercolor will not, obviously if you do a watercolor wash over it, it won't paint over that area, but then you treat it as a mask, you know, to paint more things on top of it. So some really cool effects you can do. Yeah. I'm not sure what art schools teach these days. It's excuse me, it's been so long, but I'm sure it's all digital now. All digital. Digital art. Let's bit light up here. There you go. Just gonna add a bit of green in there just to enhance it a bit. Or should I say, sort of kind of cyan green. There you go. Darken it a bit. There we go. Sweet. Oh, paint a wrong layer there. There we go. Just gonna do a little kneecap there, like a little. There you go. It's a shame summer here in the UK has been really like short. I don't know if wherever you guys are. Yeah, I think Tree may agree with me. I don't know, but like summer here has been really short. Like I've not seen that much sunshine. Last year there was more sun than anything, and it was cooking. Last year was cooking like intensely. Now it's like I didn't see any sun. I didn't see any sun whatsoever. It just felt mostly a few days of sun, and the rest of it was just gloomy weather and rain. And I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened. Maybe it's the sun just didn't want to turn up today. But I think you've forgotten is the weeks of death heat. I might have forgotten those weeks, but I think I survived it. But yeah, oh, you're right. You are right. That was in June. I think was it in June, July. But it was like, yeah, I wanted a bit more. Yes. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was going on about getting an air conditioner, and yeah. I did mention that. Yes. Guinea pigs were melting. Yes. I think I'll consider getting an aircon this year. We'll have to see. We'll have to see because see how much they are first. But if it's I've got the budget for it, so if I do see a decent one, I will purchase it and then I'll have it. I'm making sort of again like those combo ones, the ones which is a heater and a aircon. I think at least that way I can use it as a heater to stay warm, right? Then have one for when it gets really nippy, just a little to warm myself up. Oh, let me just undo that for a second. Just find. There we go. That layer there. There we go. Yeah. Looking a bit chirpy. It's looking a bit chirpy there. Nice. So we've been recording for 44 minutes right now, so it's looking pretty good. It's pretty good. Looking pretty dapper. There we go. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about it a few minutes ago. I've forgotten about it because we got caught in a conversation about the COVID stuff. And so this evening I was watching Dumbo, the Dumbo movie, the Disney remake. It was actually a good film. It was actually a very nice film. I thought it would be a bit silly with like CG, CG elephants and stuff, but they did a good job. They did a good job, I have to say. It was enjoyable to watch. Danny DeVito's in it, so and Michael Keaton plays like bad guy, and Michael Keaton in any film, if you make him a bad guy, he'll perform really well. I mean, if you've seen Spider-Man, I think the first Spider-Man Homecoming, he plays a villain in that. Man, he was a gruesome villain in that. So yeah, I was very impressed. Yep, I highly recommend it if you like Disney stuff. I've been like spending like my time trying to like watch some Disney films, and, remember how good they were and stuff. So I've watched The Rescuers Down Under. What's the other one? I've not watched Aristocats yet. I've watched 101 Dalmatians. I've watched Cinderella, Snow White, and the Seven Dwarfs. What are the others? Yeah, there's a few others. Robin Hood I've not watched, but I'm kind of aware of that. Fox and the Hound. I don't want to watch. I know what that film's about, and it's too close to the heart. That's like. It's gonna make you cry. It'll make you cry, manly tears. So I just no. I'm smart, you see. I know. Those films when you've seen them once, you know what's gonna happen. You don't watch them again. Little Mermaid. I watched Little Mermaid. That's a classic as well. Mulan might be one I need to watch, and I also need to watch Pocahontas because I remember watching Pocahontas a long time ago, but. Yeah, I need to remember these things. I need to remember like what actually happened in those films. But I do recall watching it on VHS when it was when I went to my cousins. They had it, and we watched it. So I may have to watch it again, maybe this week. I'll watch. Maybe, you know what? I'll watch it tomorrow. I'll watch Pocahontas tomorrow. I'll forget some time. Yeah, it's great. Sometimes it's good to revisit some of these classics, right? These films or animations that were good for its time, and yeah, I like to go down that route. Let's make it light. I think a bit too dark. I've got to make it lighter. There we go. There we go. So I'm adding a bit of a. There we go. Just make this bit grey because I'm going to try and knock this foot back because it's not not in front, you see. Yeah. There we go. Add this, there we go, below there. So I'm going to add a bit of reflection here as well, because the sand glow should reflect this, right? A bit more lighter, there we go. Like so. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Been streaming for 58 minutes. But the recording's going for 49, so that's good. Oh, coffee. Best salt. I'll give you a little zing. A little zing to the brain. Okay. So rendering this tail out again, just to make sure that I'm satisfied with it. I'm always nitpicking here, but like I said before, you want to blend it. You blend it, it's going to go wrong. So, shadow there. Add a bit of a light here, just a little bit on the outside, so it's kind of like so it kind of curves in. What you see, I want to try and like so. Kind of gives it like that kind of wet look. You see, you can curl it in. And a bit of highlight there, just on the little tails there. Or a tail. It's going to add a bit of that brown shadow that's from the surface. So. Oh, cool. Just want to fix that arm, his little arm there as well, because there's a little bit of lighting there. Just gonna, oh, wrong layer. So I'm like, got a tail layer, I've got a layer for tail rendering, and I've got the body rendering, which is what I've got here. And when you paint on the tail one, it's not going to show because underneath it's. I'm trying to keep it on top. Tree, have you been working on anything 3D as of late? Any 3D stuff? You done any 3D? Any Blender render? There we go. Alright. That's a bit of shadow under that pit there. There we go. I think tree is AFK maybe. Oh. 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 Oh, happened again. Pressure. Oh, it's happening again. Whoa. I'm doing that constantly to fix it. There we go. Okay. Let's add a bit of white to this, just a little. So just gonna add a bit of edge to this and then curl it around. There we go. There we go. And maybe some. There we go. Okay. So I need to also. Let me do this again. Yeah, I think mine's the thigh is a bit too heavily shadowed there. There we go. Okay. Also want to try and fix that thigh as well. The thigh should be a bit for this front pitch should be more brighter. So I want to try and knock it forward and knock this back. There you go. Yeah. Adding more saturation and brightness to this part pushes the foot forward, the calf forward. Excuse me. And also, yeah. There we go. I'm trying to knock this back because the front foot is not the point of interest there. Plus it needs to be pushed back anyway. It needs to be pushed right back because the back. There we go. Yeah, that glow. I think that glow should go. I think there we go. That's better. Oh. Divine Arts. I'm well, thank you. How's it going? Yourself? How are you? I've got my coffee, so I'm very good. Oh, yeah. So for the past few weeks, when I was streaming before, I ran out of filters for my coffee. I didn't have any filters, so I had to resort to drinking instant coffee, sorry, and green tea as well. Green tea was okay, but instant coffee was awful. That's probably why I was like a bit all over the place when streaming, like, without the aid of real coffee. I had to go out and get coffee, like from the coffee shop and stuff, and bring it in, have it here. You know, it wasn't nice, but it's better than instant. So yeah, there's a lesson here. Always keep a good supply of filters, coffee filters. Without coffee filters, you're buggered. But I recently bought these metal ones, the metal filters for my AeroPress. So it's just basically a metal disc with holes in it, and it works like a filter. You can just wash it and reuse it again, which has been good so far, and it's been nice. Yeah. Coffee filters. Yeah. I learnt my lesson. I learnt my lesson. So now I'm just doing the sky here. Obviously, I'm not spending too long on that because it's just a sky, really. Not much to be said there, really. Yeah. So Divine Arts, have you been making anything divine as of late? Have you working on anything divine? Divine intervention art? That's on the... where is that? That's on the back there, okay. Oh, I was just wondering if you worked on any... Have you been working on anything? You been doing any artings as of late? Any kind of arting? Or gaming? Playing any games? Or watching good films? Or TV series? Oh, slowly. Oh, that's very good, yeah. Art should never be rushed. Art should never be rushed, so it's all good. Never rush art. If you rush art, then I think you miss out all the little good stuff, the good things, the little details in it. And if it makes you feel comfortable, you know, doing it slowly, it's good. It's not a race. It's not a race. It's not a race. There's a lot of people out there that pump out art every day with, like, you know, ridiculous amounts, and they're like, that's great. But sometimes it's good to just take your time. Take your time producing things, because that's when you're best. That's when your best work comes out. When you're feeling comfortable and not, you know, being put in a position where you gotta get this out, gotta get this finished. There we go. Right, let's go up on the ground. Let's walk on that little sandy ground there. Just, I shared the thing I did most recently in the Discord. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that's really good. In the Crit Station, oh, wow, that's really good. Yes. Shadow, and I don't know who the yellow one is. Is that Supersonic? That's not Supersonic. My Sonic lore is pretty pants when it comes to... That's Super Shadow. Gotcha. There you go. Super Shadow. I was going to say Super Shadow, but I didn't want to say Super Shadow in case, you know, you know, I look like a fool by assuming it is. But yeah. See, I don't know much about the origins of Shadow. You know, I know he was in Sonic X, and I watched Sonic X. Good series. If everyone's not watched Sonic X before, you should check it out. It's a very old show now, but it's like an anime version of Sonic. Really well made. Really good. Shadow doesn't know much about origins of Shadow. Oh, there you go. He doesn't know his own origins either. Wow. But like, yeah, like this like Sonic character disappears. I do know he was like, I think he's creating in a lab or something. Was he creating in a lab? Some sort of lab experiment, or he was set in space. I do know it's set in space. He doesn't know if he's organic created in a lab, etc. Oh, right, yeah. Huh. So he's an enigma. No one knows what he is, other than no one knows what it is. So, but yeah, but Sonic X, good show. It's a good show. Conclusive evidence has been given that the premise was the Shadow the Hedgehog game. Ah, yes. I think for me, right, the last Sonic game I ever played was Sonic and Knuckles. That was the last Sonic game I ever played before I gave up on the... I didn't give up on the Sonic fandom, but I just moved on. You know when your time comes, you just got to move on. I know there's some people out there who are avid Sonic fans. Nothing wrong with that. Good for them. But like, I think my era kind of ended there. It's a shame, really. Probably, I think it's probably because I didn't really have many people I knew at the time that were into Sonic. You know, like, um, yeah, it's because like most of my friends were all into like other games and stuff like Street Fighter and games on the PC and on the Amiga computer. I used to play. I used to own an Amiga computer, so I used to play games on there. There were games on there which were really good. So, but like yeah, I didn't really have many Sonic fans. I was the only Sonic fan out of other people I knew. Which is but yeah, I used to collect the Sonic the comic uh, series, which was in the UK. It was done by some good artists as well. Um, yeah, it was really interesting. Good stories as well. Good, well scripted stories. Nothing to do with the game, of course, but like just they were like stories made up with fan base stories made up, but still really good. Well written as well because they were done by writers that did other good comics in the past. One of which I think one of the writers, or maybe the artist, well, one of the artists definitely did stuff for 2000 AD. So Judge Dredd comics. So there were like a fair few people that got hired to do comics and writing for Sonic the Comic in the UK, and they did a really good job. I think I don't think it's too far with little trees and stuff. Not sure what I was going to go with this background. Background's going to be blurred out anyway, so something like a foresty. I should probably get some references on this. There you go. That's better. That's better. That's more like it. Yeah, well, yeah, nice little picture. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, it's very nice. I was gonna make some more like Sonic art, obviously of the not safe for work sort, semi tasteful. I wasn't gonna be not safe for work. I'm not sure. I was thinking it's just gonna be like suggestive, because I know some people like that do like strange Sonic art. So I've been doing some like fan art stuff. I like doing fan arts now and then. So I mean, I did a overpaint from the movie as well. The movie overpaints, they were fun to do. Turning Sonic into a female Sonic and Tails into female Tails, which obviously some people on Twitter didn't like that. People on Twitter are they went ballistic. They were like, "Yeah, if you do that again, I'll get you." Not in a threatening way, but they just didn't want to see Tails being turned into a female. But then you have people out there which do that anyway, so it's kind of a weird thing. Okay. Right. I think let's get rid of that. Was the mud? The mud's there. Okay. I can lay it on top of that. Yeah, good. Okay, let's look at the water jets, which I've completely forgot about. Got a water jet on here. There we go. I might have even touched that. I think the water jet looks fine as it is. I mean, I could probably clean it up. That's the best I should do. Don't really. There we go. Yeah, get rid of that water jet there by cleaning it up a bit. It's 100%, so that way it's not really. There we go, cool. Oh, okay. That's the jet there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, when I was painting this water stuff, I was like thinking, oh man, how to do water, and I was looked at so many references and so many ways of doing these things, mostly from animes and stuff like that, and even from the series, Pokemon series. But like, it's interesting to see how the behavior of water, you know, how it flows and everything, and what you can do with it. All right, so I understand the pattern it generates. I'm gonna make a new layer on top of that just to. So I'm just adding streaks of watermarks just to give it that sense of. Oh, watery feel. Actually, it looks a bit like a claw. There's little claws coming down. What's that about? Little claw things. Little claw hands. Cool. So that underside part, I might just lighten it up just a tad bit, maybe. I'm going to select that. Yes, I can. Yeah, I can select those areas. If I just pick that, just a tad bit. There we go. Can you lay on top of that? So there we go. Yeah. Just refining these up a bit, these shapes. I used a pretty cool brush, a Wuther brush, which is what I use for drafting. It's a good brush, but it leaves things looking a bit crumbly. Sometimes I get a bit picky about it, thinking, oh, like, it doesn't look quite right. So I'm just going in it right now and fix it up a bit, clean it up a bit, like that. Yep. In fact, I got a reference of this. Let me just see the reference. Where's that reference? There it is. Oh, what happened there? Just drag something around there. What happened there? Oh, that's fine. Oh, panic over, and I just clicked on Clip Studio Paint. Close that. It's just like Clip Studio Paint. Oh, dear, oh dear. Clicked on the wrong button, didn't I? There we go. Oh, where's my... There you go. Right, back to what I was looking at. The water shoot. There we go. Yeah. What I may do, I might flatten this down again and then grab this the streaks and then paint them lighter. Right now they're they are a bit all kind of attached to one layer at the moment, so I'm going to fix that. Oh, nope. Nope. I might just flatten this down over that layer and just stick with it. Let me just see how it looks there. Yeah. Oh, can you zoom out, please? Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's looking better. It's looking better. So I'm trying to add this kind of flow, you know, it's action shot, action flow water. Add a bit of specks. Water flipping up there, flickering. Maybe this like that. Shows a bit of like, you know, I'm water, don't mess with me. I can go anywhere I want. So I'm trying to like show its flow there. So that bit there by the Squirtle's mouth, that's going to be affected as well. Maybe. I was going to do like a little twisty cone thing coming out of its mouth, but like that. But let's leave that there. let's leave it. Oh, double clicked on it by accident. No, there we go. Let's let's leave it at that. I'm messing around with it. I'm messing around with it, but. Normally I just leave it. I leave like a little gap to imply that it's coming out from its mouth. That's it. Right. So I'm looking at it as a whole now. I need to look at the whole thing as a unit. I still haven't done the details yet, so I'm just still kind of looking at it as everything. Let me just check the reference, my references as well. Make sure that I'm happy with what I'm doing. Otherwise, okay, there we go. Okay, good. Okay, I think what I may do is if I have to merge this Squirtle base. We'll merge that. Yeah, good. I might extend his leg just a tad bit on my side, just to compensate for that. I'll make his leg a bit longer from distance. Let me see. It's tilted again. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think what I've done is may have made. Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to make a little nook. In fact, I need to make a nook first. Let me just make that nook first before I. Oh. So. Oh, I forgot to turn on the blend there, soft pressure. There we go. That's better. That's more I was looking for. And then this foot goes down. There we go. So yeah, didn't really add this kind of like foot thing here because it's got knee there. This has another knee. There we go. Yeah, it's better. Let's make a new layer. Just gonna make a new layer on top of this. So I'm gonna try and knock this back a bit. I'm gonna try and, like I said, I don't want this to be the coming to the front too much. It looks like it's still coming to the front to me. So I'll knock it back a bit more. There we go. Just to make it. Just gonna enhance this toes a bit as well. Yeah, that's better. Give a little toes, little toey toes. There we go. Yeah, I like this little knoblet toes. Ooh. Let me see how long we're streaming for, but it's 1 hour 29 minutes. Like, wow, time just goes fast. Time just goes fast. You know, when you're streaming, it's yeah. Where's the time go? It's incredibly fast. Okay, let's look at brow as well. The brow is looking at it before, I was like thinking, because Scott doesn't really have a emotional brow, so but that doesn't mean we can't add one in, right? So we can add one in. Oh, just gonna do that for a second. There we go. I'm just gonna make a new layer on top of there. Fix the brow. Let's make a new layer for the brow. But yeah, so I think, who was it? It was Toxley. I think Toxley mentioned the sunglasses, so I have to look into that. Yeah, I didn't really ponder much about the glasses one, because I thought the glasses thing was just a fad, temporal fad. Didn't realise it was it's an actual thing, you know, it's an actual thingy. A bit of saturation here just to enhance that. A bit of blue on the reflection there, like so. Blue there, and a bit of blue there. See, a bit of blue thrown in there. What happens is it becomes a slight grey value. See the grey there? A really desaturated. It's a desaturated value because it's mixing in with the red there. So it creates this nice kind of glow, reflective glow, which is what we want. Same with the eyes. I mean, the eyes you can just, because it's white, it's going to absorb most of this colour for the eyes. Same here as well. So we can probably just blue it like so. I mean, if you wanted to really want to shine off, you can probably add a bit of red around the edges, just on there, just to imply that it's, it's fleshy eyes, like so. So there's a bit of red there to make it look a bit believable. Right, The brow. The brow. So I did one there. I think I'm happy with that one, but this one. Yeah. So look at the... There we go. I think I got one of... where is it? I thought I had it. Oh, actually, I do have it. Here we go. Yeah, I thought I had one of Bulbasaur from the movie. I don't think I have that reference. Let me get that one as well. He was in the movie too, the Pokemon movie. Oh, where is it gone? Where is it? There we go. Pikachu. Load for Pikachu today. Try it. Take that off for a second. There we go. Squirrel. Oh, okay, I see the glasses. There's triangle ones. Yeah. I was actually looking. I thought they were like circle shades. You can get the circle shade ones as well, but I think the glass one. Squirtle Squad. Okay, that's what it's called. Squirtle Squad. So it is. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Cool. Let's look at the movie though. I do movie. There we go. Yeah, so it's got ridges. As I've done, kind of similar to what I've done. So we can use that to on this piece. And let me. Oh, there we go. Like so. Oh. So erase that back again. There we go. So it's going to be more like a bump like that. And we can probably add some glowing underside. There we go. Like so. Goes underneath. Then that ridge part can probably just become just a bit darker. Like so. Obviously you can lighten the outer side. Maybe a bit of a ridge there, and then add a slight edge there just to imply that there's an edge, you know, right between that bump as it comes up. So yeah. Same here as well. I guess that kind of. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Very nice. So that wrist is what's this bit here is what's keeping me my eyes there, drawing my eyes there. So I'm going to try and knock this back a bit because this should be the same value as that. There we go. There we go. Same value as the knee, and this should probably. There we go. Knock that. Add a bit of a... There you go. What we can do is actually, on the knee, we can add a bit of that reddish value tint. So I'll use the same layer here, just to... Oh, a bit saturated there. Saturate down a bit. There we go. There we go. Nope. Oh, it's happened again. Photoshop, stop it. Stop it. Messing with my colours there. Well, messing with my pressure sensitivity there. Just spamming it down. Tacos. Oh, I could do some tacos. Tacos, tasty tacos. Wish I could. I've not had tacos in a while myself. Tacos. Oh, there is a taco. And if I change that to a potato, there you go. If I do that, obviously it's not loading up because my laptop doesn't. I don't know why my laptop doesn't know what a taco looks like. It's a bit of a. It's not good. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. Clicked on it by accident. Clicked copy. If I copy this. Oh. Copy image. There we go. Sorry, I clicked on it by accident. It's like playing the video. It's not what I wanted. I want to copy this and paste this into. There we go. Yeah. So the Squirtle in the game. In the film, sorry, looks a bit more. It's kind of how I've done it, slightly, and it's got kind of got yellowish kind of nubs as well. I guess instead of red, I guess it's got kind of like a orange hue on the knees, which can work. Oh. I'm not sure what. I think it's to do with the Wacom drivers, which are constantly, constantly conflicting. I thought this was a CPU problem, but it looks like it's not been a CPU problem because the CPU is. Got loads of CPU now. There's a CPU power for this machine, right? And it's still struggling to, what's it doing? So that layer. Wondering why I can't draw on that layer, paint on that layer. Might just actually do it properly. Right. So little squashy folds. So these are little sharp claws, little claws. Maybe these could be a bit yellowy. Oh. Oh. Just gonna repaint these again, because I'm gonna try and make them more claw sorts than so happens when you're not paying attention. I kind of kept this similar to similar to what the show looks like, you know. But then I realised that the show illustrations are not they're kind of like wishy-washy, you know. So now I'm changing it based on the film now. But that's fine. I think that adds a bit more interest, I think, than to what's it called? Rely on just the cartoon, right? The cartoon one was good, but saying that I can make it better, so I want to make this better. So go. What am I streaming for? 1 hour 44. So almost reaching the 2 hour mark. I mean, the picture is kind of finished. I mean, these are just details now. We're having fun with the details element now. So, I don't want to be spending too long on the other parts. Like the details part, working on details is the last few minutes, and obviously right now I'm just having fun with doing these little fixes and stuff, and to enhance it. So enhancing a picture is fine because you're making it better. There you go. A bit of hard shadow there, just under the claws, like so. Intensity blue there, maybe intensely blue of that. There we go. So, yeah. Shadows on the hair as well. Yeah. So in the film, the fingers are like stubs. They got like little blue stubs, little white stubs. Obviously, for mine, I've given them little finger, like little knobbly little fingers. So maybe I'm thinking to change the fingers now. And but they're 3 fingers as well. They're not. I've given him like 3 fingers there. Maybe I should put 4. I've given him 4 fingers now. I might change that to just 3 fingers now. In fact, I can easily fix that by just removing that and changing that on the render layer as well. 1 second. Oh boy. So if I remove that, there we go, like so. And I think that's mostly on the... Yeah, there we go. So it's actually like a bat thing there, but that's fine. We can render. We can just fix that by just doing that, like so. And we can use some of that stubby yellow value here just to darken it down a bit. Great up. Gonna make it a bit more stubby, straight hands there. And we're gonna, there we go. And for the fist, we're gonna. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll do for that. In fact, we'll probably bend that in if you wanted to, just really. Show like a bend in his arm. You can do that, like so. Like so. Like so. And add a bit of a glow there. Oh, sorry. If you hear me hitting my chair there, on the front table there. Yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm actually adding a bit of a really subtle yellow along his underleg to imply that his skin is not just all totally that blue render. You know, it's in fact, I can probably better on this one. There we go. It's better. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Itchy nose. Itch is back. Itchy nose is returning again. Oh. Oh, why does it keep doing that? There we go. Oh, done it again. See, as you can see there, it keeps making a hard stroke. They just did it there. Every time the first stroke happens, we do that first, and then there we go. I'll make stroke outside the scene. Let's see if that fixes it. Knock it up a bit more. Aqua. I was at 50%. That's why I was like wondering why it was like not painting properly. It's like acting like a bit of a slow painting. Wasn't really going through. There we go. There's a bit of a edge there, so I'm quickly just gonna give a little edge there. Yeah. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Let me fix the eyes now. I just want to fix that eye there. The glow, where are the glows coming from? I think the glow's coming from another layer, I think. Let me see if it's coming from the eye. Actually, I'll get rid of the... Should probably get rid of that. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Some of these layers should probably... Indicated. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Where I can now start applying just a bit of ambient occlusion in some of these edges here to imply that there's a break there. I'm going to try and cut away some of these there. Okay, the next area I want to remove is, let's see, there's lines on the shell. So the shell should be okay, I think. Here we go. I know some a bit areas here needs to be cleaned up, so it's okay. And here by the tail as well, from the looks of it. There we go. Shell 2, I think. Out there. I need to fix that. There we go, let's get that render out there. Sweet. So as I remove more of the line work, see some of the gaps I've missed out on. I can easily fill those in. So there's the section there I need to fill in. Here as well. The tail. It's mostly the tail, I think. Oh, yeah, the arm. The arm looks pretty good. So there's a few things here, like the hair and hair, I need to address. Here as well. Applying a bit of shadow there, just to maybe a warmer. There we go, warmer value, warmer tone, warmer colour. Sorry. Okay, mixing up my words there. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Cleans up here. Yeah. Let me just... Oh. It's got several groups now of rendering going on, that's why it's all a bit funny there. How much has changed? Oh my goodness. Oh. Beefed up his legs a bit. Oh, let's turn that down again. Let's just bring that back a bit. Just that bit. There we go. In fact, I don't think I need that segment. I can probably sharpen it there. I think the fat segment, yeah, leg is part of the. But do that. So there we go. But yeah, it's a bit too light. It's kind of this yellowish done here is might be a bit of a red herring. Might be off-putting as well. Yeah, let's play around with this for a second. Let's look at this reference again. I mean, you can. We can replay with this colours here, but what we want to try and do is really try and push this out forward. Looks a bit cubic, that's why it needs to be more cylindrical. I've kind of kind of made it more squarish with this rendering, so it's kind of that's why it's kind of misleading there. We'll try and bring back this kind of cylindrical feel of the foot. Bring that back as well. There we go. Looks like he's wearing some sort of trousers as well. Looks like he's wearing some trousers. In fact, what I can do, I'm going to merge this down. And yeah, let's merge this down as well. I'm going to commit to this, commit to that design. Actually, wait a minute. If I commit to it, yeah. Got a reference here as well. I think the fold here is a bit too far out. I want to bring this back in again. There we go. That's better. I think that was kind of. I think I went a bit too bit crazy on that. And leg as well. This joint, I think, might be a bit too high. I think as well. So, set off. Oh, so it's not 100% per second. I'm gonna actually hide the base layer for this piece as well. Where's the base layer? There you go. We'll mask away some of that for a second, because I'm going to try and reduce the leg a bit. Oh, done on the wrong layer as well. Hang on. Layer, delete layer mask. Squirtle base. There we go. Squirtle base. That's the base I want to try, and I should probably knock it away. There we go. And what we see in there is the the initial render underneath. That's fine. We're going to try and not push that way. Knock that off. There we go. I'm going to try and fix this by making it a bit stubbier foot. Because I made it a bit more. In fact, actually, you know what? I think I'm overthinking it here, because I'm comparing this to the film, and that's done differently. That's done differently. So I need to remember that. So I need to be careful how I tread with this one. I need to be really careful. There we go. Yes, because like, I can easily mess this up, you see. So I don't want to try and mess it up. I want to try and make sure it's right. The folds are not foldy. Folds are looking more like skin folds rather than 80%. There you go. That's looking better. Oh. Got to turn the pressure sensitivity on, that's why it's acting a bit funny there. Yeah. Oh. What have I got left? So my recording's it's reaching the 2 hour mark, so I assume that means I'm 2 hours. Yeah, I'm 2 hours. So that's good. So I've got about 30 minutes to go of the session, or so. So it's gotta work quick. I mean, if I was really wanted to make this more polished and everything, I think I probably would be aiming for like at least 6 more hours, maybe, just to get it really bang on. But the thing about painting it on stream is I'm trying to paint against the time, so that way it helps me be more efficient at painting rather than taking too long. Sometimes I take too long, even on commissions and stuff, because I like spending as long as I can on something. And yeah. Oh, see, it's done it again there. Go. Doing like a little kneecap for him. Looks a bit weird, but it's a little kneecap thing going on. Yeah. Okay. what I may do sometime, or I may do with this one as well, the same with the Bulbasaur one, is take a look at it with fresh new eyes in the morning, and then make some extra changes which are not visible on the stream. And that helps from our point of view, because sometimes when I'm working on something relatively quickly, I don't have time to look at it as a whole. See, so I'm looking at it as a whole right now. I can still work on this foot. Like so. Go for ages. You go for ages on doing these things. So I'm gonna get rid of some of these artifacts here on the elbow, because it's now pushing this too far forward of interest. So we're gonna try and not make it too obvious, but yeah, enough that's there. Maybe this. Here, this. Yeah. Yeah. Right, let's work on that tail a bit more as well. Tail render. I do these things last minute. And in fact, I should probably move on to detailing as well. I've already done a bit of some little bit of detailing, but I could probably start adding the last little bits here and there just for the sake of the session. Right. Where's the background? Hey, that's that one there. That's that there. Yeah, let's go with this. Clean the back. So obviously it's going to be blurred away, but I like to clean up a bit, make sure it's all nice and clean. Let's. I think the tail looks okay. Let's just add some little bits of detail here and there just to clean it up now. Final clean up kind of thing. Little things which could look good on it. Just gonna bump this up just a little bit. The shell. little bits of, you know, artifacts. Could be anything, you know. Mines and shells, and, you know, whatever. Like so. Same here, you know. Same here as well. We can probably add, you know, things like that, and then obviously shadows which are underneath. Do 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 do. Yeah. It's coming together. Just add a bit of lines here and there, just to make it, just give a bit of texture to this shell. Otherwise, it looks a bit bland if it's the same, you know, same looking thing, right? So, and then let's look at the shell as well. This front shell here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hiccups. Oh. Some lines here. So you see, I'm not trying to make it too intensely detailed, but enough to like maybe just give it a sense of interest, right? Like so. Oh, so it looks a bit bland if it's just the same, you know, coloured out thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's look at the eyes as well. The eyes are kind of. I'm not sure where those eyes are coming from. Where are those dots coming from? It's not from a render, is it? Hang on, where is it? No. No. Oh. Come from somewhere. But anyway, either way, we'll have to paint over it. Paint over the eyes. As much as I like them, we need to add a slight, maybe some flexion. There we go. Same here as well. Oh, 10%, 100%, there we go. That's weird. So. Like that. And then the this can still stay there, I guess. And same so could this. A bit of blue in that as well. So yeah. And a bit of reflection there. Surface flux. I was like, just because the iris is black doesn't necessarily mean you should just keep it, keep it black. Sometimes having a bit of reflection on there is just gives it a bit more kick. And I'm just gonna. That's the detail there. What layer is that? There we go. That's the detail there. Is that it? No. That's the detail there. Yeah. Just gonna clean up some of these areas here. See, this is the eye here. So. So coming closer to the end of my session here, I can't believe it. It's already gone nearly 2 hours 30. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's like, wow. Sweet. It's been a lovely session as always. Having you peeps turn up. Move that like there. Yeah. So, hide the line work completely now. In fact, just turn it off completely. I might just turn it off. Ooh, just turn it off there. So there's a bit of some artifacts that I can fix under the pit. Because obviously the black line was responsible for that, but we can rectify that easily. Excuse me. Yeah. So I'm gonna jump on Discord later and hang out for a bit. If anyone wants to hang out, I probably might be working on some more art stuff. I'm not sure. I might do some little gaming. I'm not sure. I'm thinking I should probably do some more arting. I've got some Patreon stuff I've got to get on with, but I'll be loitering around. Maybe watch a film as well. Maybe watch another film before I go to bed. Maybe some more Star Trek Next Generation. I've been watching that quite a bit. I do love watching TNG. It's a great series. Wonderful series. Yeah. Oh, actually, forgot to add some bit of gloss to the tail. I don't think the tail needs a bit of gloss. I mean, that's just being flashy about it, but normally like that. To be honest, it doesn't need it, but add it in there anyway. Like I say, that's yeah, I mean, it's not really needed. That's whatever. Because the tail, I think that the squirrel tail's not more wet, so again, it's one of the sort of things. It doesn't need it if it's not wet. It's no point. I might just put bits of maybe. Yeah, I might just add some there just to make it look like it's Might change it again, or not. We'll see. These sort of things are always like last minute things are always something I'll keep changing. Like when I realise, like, oh, do I need it? No. Might not be needed at all, but it's there. What brightness is that? Is that brighter than that? Dark. Yeah. So this is where I try to. So that tail's a bit brighter still, so I might have to knock the tail back a bit more. Tail render. Desaturate. If I can desaturate that, just there we go. Oh, actually, I might desaturate the render as well. Tail render and tail as well. So if I bring this, actually, if I bring this back down here, base tail. There we go. Oh, that's done that, isn't it? Tell you what, let's fix this first. Let's get this right first. So, base tail. That's the shadow there. Oh, that's the base. Okay, so where if I desaturate this? Oh, okay. Tell you what. Let's just do that. Boom. Let's add we're gonna try and add a desaturation layer over the whole thing. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? What? That's it's rendering layer as well. There we go. That's better. If I add a saturation layer on top, there we go. So if I now knock this back a bit, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Yeah, because I don't want the tail to take precedence, if that's to say. Let me just see if I can lock that in. There we go. If I do that, yeah. If I do more towards white, I think that becomes grey. Yeah, actually, yeah, that can work. So it's not in the way. I don't want it to be in the way of the front of the character. The focus is here. I mean, if I wanted to, if it's take it one step further, I could probably add a saturation filter over the entire character and then start messing around with it. But again, this is where you can start playing with the composition of what you're trying to focus the character on. But this is good. That's the idea I wanted in the first place. Another thing I want to try and do is, I think that might be that brightness on the tail might be a bit too bright on the back of its plate there. So what I may do is I might make a new layer. Just gonna knock it back a bit. Just set that. Just gonna knock it back a bit. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Sweet. Where is that coming from anyway? Oh. There's a bit of debris there. I'm not sure if that's part of the... Where's that coming from? Is that line work? It looks like line work. Let me see. Squirrel base. Yeah, there is still a bit of line work there. Unless that's me messing around with the... Oh, it was. Yeah, it was me messing around with the... There we go. Oh. Okay, yeah. Let's go back to the tail render again. Turn that off. Just going to move that. Hide that. There we go. Yeah. That's better. That's better. There's a bit of brightness there. What's that? Bit of brightness coming in from the bottom there. Not liking that. I was gonna. There we go. Yeah. And Yeah. Yeah. Where's the trees? That's the thing I've done there. Oh. So, trees. That's the other one. There's things there. So I'm trying to raise them up a bit. Yeah, I'll play around that. I'll play around with that at some point. I think maybe if I do it now. How long have I got left? 2019, 2028. Yeah. What I'll do, I'll fix that last after. I'll do it after the stream kind of thing. So I was going to try and move this up a bit so you can see the edge of this tail. Just gives it more contrast. More contrast on the tail there. I may do that. Where is the red? Where's my water jet? Then a Squirtle. Squirtle main. Call it Squirtle main. And I'm going to apply a curves to this. I like playing with curves. It's just so good. You can just mess around with this, and you can see I can add a bit more depth blue there. Remove the red, then you can a bit more green there, and then this the blue. Remove the blue. Really add some really nice values there. So got a bit warm there. See it? It's come a bit more. Makes it a bit more oomphy. And yeah, I think this is done. Cool, saved as well. Nice. So yeah, what I'll try and do anyway, is I'm gonna increase the foliage at the back, so it just reaches the tail, so it shows the edge of the tail, so it looks like it's something's there. Where's the that's right. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna end my session here. I think this is the perfect time to end it. Tomorrow I might work on that transformation commission. It's been given the green light, so I can actually start painting that. So I can probably start working on that sooner. Let me just pause the recording. Let me stop the recording actually. Let me just stop the recording completely. Yeah. I might work on that, or I might work on some the side boob meme stuff, which has been interesting. It's safe for work because there's nothing visible, so it's outfits for the comic character that I've been working on for a playthrough called Millie. She's the main character. She's a bunny squirrel. So if you want to see her voluptuous figure being worked on by me, I could work on that. But I think the commission might be a better thing to do because it's got to get done, right? You can't just leave these things. I'm going to save it here, right? There we go. Squirtle saved. All is well. Nice. So yeah, this picture's pretty much done. This is done. I'm so happy to say, and I'm happy with it. It's turned out. Pokemon characters are always getting tricky to render out for me. I'm always thinking about how they should look and how they're meant to look. Like trying to bridge this gap in. And without trying to just totally just draw something a bland pose. I want them to be looking really dynamic. So yeah, what's happening there? Oh, Camtasia load. See, I need to fix this. There's a problem with Camtasia when I'm recording something and it automatically loads up Camtasia after you recorded. It's really annoying, that. Right. Let me see if anyone is. Let me see who's about first. Oh, there's 4 people. It's 4 lovely people watching my stream on Twitch. You guys are something. I hope you don't mind me. Actually, let me just see. Oh, well, there's no one online right now to pass on to. That's. There's got to be someone I can pass on. There's no one I know that's streaming right now. Unless someone knows someone. If you're in chat, if you know someone that's streaming right now that deserves deserves you people, let me know. Otherwise, I'll have to end it. I have to end it right here. I mean, I always tend to like try my best to like to raid, but as you know, I'll keep streaming pretty late, and that's the end of it. It's always nice to give to someone else who deserves it. There's a lot of people drawing a really busty anime stuff, which is a bit risque, isn't it? You can get people like doing that. Wolf. Oh. Who can I pass this on to? Anyone doing any Pokemon art? That'd be cool. Someone that's doing Pokemon art could be another nice thing to pass on to. Yeah, I don't see. Oh. Let's see who's this person out there. Huh. Well, I've not seen anyone worth. I've not seen anyone like I can pass on to. I don't know. So the list is so vast for Twitch in terms of people who are arting. I'd have to plan ahead like this. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll just end it here then. Sadly, guys, I'll just end it here. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. Ritten. Oh, Ritten, how's it going? You just joined as I'm about to end the session. Are we ending? Yeah, ending. We are ending. Yeah, I'm just trying to find someone to raid. I don't see anyone to raid. Are you streaming? If you're streaming, I'll raid you if you're streaming. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. No, I'm not. Oh, wait until tomorrow. Okay, wait until tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to jump onto Discord then. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to end it right here. I'm trying to find someone to raid. I still don't know. There's no one. Like, I'm trying to. It'd be nice to raid someone, but because I'm not raiding someone in many sessions. Because normally when I've finished streaming, no one's online, and again, no one's online. It's always the same. Normally I've not planned ahead this time. Normally I plan ahead and find someone that deserves. You know, like, hey, here's some people, right? But I'm still looking for the list right now. I'm still looking through that list. Trying to find like people who have like little or no followers. Like, sometimes giving people who have little or no followers a bit of a boost. It's nice. It's a nice way to, like say, hey. Don't have a normal list, do I? I'm still looking here. It's like this is like painful. It's like complete silence for me, just looking for a list, just a long list, never ending. It's a never-ending list of streamers, and I'm just relying on the pictures that I see, and there's so many to choose from. But nothing's caught my eye. Normally when like for example, when I found Lisa, the one that does tattoos and stuff, like I was skimming through, and I was like, wow, this person's cool. And I just caught my eye, which is what she was working on. So it'd be nice to find someone similar like that. There's a lot of art streamers online, but they got like 30 plus. Yeah. I'm scrolling right to the bottom, of that stack to find people which are like have little or no streamers. And there's some yeah, ones which have ones that deserve it. Let's, no, that's fine. Neither do I. Like, sometimes I sometimes just randomly give someone some followers, but yeah, you might have one. Let me see. I'm still scrolling through here. Friendly Pyro. Let me. Friendly. With two. Okay, Pyro. Okay. So look. Let's see what they're doing. That guy's got a beard. He's got a beardy beard. Seeing some sculpting, yeah. Still taking a peek. Well, if you recommend him, I can raid him. If you recommend him, I'm happy to provide that. Haven't watched him in a while. I forgot I followed him. I'm still gonna. I'm nearly reached the bottom here. Nearly reached the bottom of the list. So if I can't find anything, then I'll definitely I'll rate him then. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not finding anything. So we'll just. Yep, looks like fluff. Oh. There's a lot of VTubers as well, so like, well, but yeah. All right, let's drop him. Let's drop this person a raidy raid. Let me do it there. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. As always, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna jump onto Discord for a while and hang out for a bit and just chill. I'll be back tomorrow for more arting, so until next time, keep watching the skies, and I'll see you pips tomorrow. So let's begin this raid to Friendly Pyro. Okay, boom. 8 seconds, 7. Yeah, oh, got 5 seconds left, cool. Five viewers are ready to raid. Yeah, there you go. Laters, yeah. Ciao, guys. Right. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Whoop. Bye. 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 Bye.